another geyser into the 12 HP Porygon 2.
Come on, AB.
Stories, you can do it. Yes, so this is probably GG to our opponent there. اهلا وسهلا بيكم في حلقه جديده من الافضل بين الجميع. النهارده معانا جست مهم جدا، وعلشان هو من امريكا ما بيعرفش عربي خالص فاحنا هنعمل الحلقه النهارده بالانجليزي. So starting now I will start speaking in English and I will introduce my guest Mandby. Say hi.
Hello.
How's it going, everyone? And I know you guys are used to having Arabic episodes, but today we just have this very special guest, so we're gonna have to do the English for him. All right. So we have the Ho-Oh team that he made for us, and we're gonna run it together and see how we do on the ladder. Let's get it going. So we have our first opponent of the day. We have Snow with Zacian, Calyrex Shadow, that's the Thundurus, Indeedee female, Rillaboom, and Incineroar. Of course, guys, we're gonna be co-piloting the team together, so we're both gonna call the shots. Mandby, what do you think is a good lead here?
Alright, so what I like to do against the Calyrex Shadow players is lead Blastoise and Porygon 2. That way we have the option, if we're cornered, we can Dynamax Blastoise. If not, we can get Fake Out plus Trick Room up. And if we get Trick Room up, we kind of do the winning. Calyrex is really nice in the back, and I think Ho-Oh is actually really nice in the back. Yeah, what do you think about that?
Yeah, I'm thinking the same. I don't think Rillaboom accomplishes anything here.
Yeah.
Raichu might be nice for the Thundurus. Might be.
Yeah.
But again, you can just Trick Room and get the Calyrex and destroy. Yeah, okay. We can try this.
I think this will do just fine.
Give this a try. We're also still on... Yeah, Jon Snow. Also, guys, don't forget to answer question of the day. Who would you like to see me collaborate with in the future? This is our first collaboration, but I'm sure it's not going to be the last, at least with Mandby, I'm sure.
The only answer is Mandby again.
Yes. So he just leads like the hardcore duo.
That's good, because there's no way that's stopping Trick Room unless they click the prison.
Oh, right.
Why are we download?
Oh, are we?
Yes.
Isn't that what you wanted? You want to trace?
Oh, maybe that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
We have Shadow Ball. Okay. Well, Freak Out won't do anything for us here. We don't have to Dynamax. We could.
Yeah, I don't want to waste the Dynamax.
And that just leaves a really awkward spot for Stoic. What we could do is just leave it in and click something like an Ice Beam, or even just, and then Trick Room.
You want to break the sash, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, I got it. I got that from the stalling. But it's good that he's burning his Dynamax, so at least we guarantee like he's going after the Stoics, and the bad thing is just the imprison, as he said, but we'll see what the opponent brings here.
I'm trying to think, if they're in prison, end of
What if he doubles the P2? Oh, he doesn't even. Okay. So I think we guarantee a Trick Room here.
Watch the Stoic itself on it.
Oh my god, takes no damage. And a Knuckle too. Okay.
Right,
I'm not opposed to that at all, because we could just keep Ice Beaming and Shadow Ball into the Calyrex here. And this is like go to... Okay.
Yeah.
This is perfect. Even if we lose both Mons next turn, which I think is impossible because we're just gonna Shadow Ball the Calyrex, which dies. So I'm just gonna Ice Beam Thundee again and Shadow Ball into Calyrex. What do you say?
I think that's good. What we have to look out for... So my Blastoise is actually slower than Incin and Trick Room because I wanted to be able to cannonade it in Trick Room. So depending on... If they go into Incin here with the Calyrex, we might have to Dynamax-Stoise on our third turn, which I think would be fine because Cannonade is so good, and their Dynamax would be over if they try to kill the P2 here, that is.
Okay, yeah, we don't even see any switches from the opponent here.
Rank 9, baby.
Yeah. We're kind of cheating
though.
the system when we're using Ho-Oh on rank 9, so... Oh my god, that's solid damage.
Stoise.
Let's go, man.
They're killing the Stoise, that's good.
Okay, yeah.
P2. Now,
Yes.
we can go into Calyrex and...
Easy, huh? Yeah.
Yes. They
Cali,
will likely go instant, but... we actually have Sword Dance. We don't need to click it, but we have it.
I mean, Thundurus dies to a max hailstorm from this range anyway.
Correct. One
So
thing
we
that
can just-
also do... Go ahead.
Yeah, you go on.
Not obviously when it's an instant, but something we can actually do with this team is max Ghost with the duck and click Glacial Lance and bunch out everything.
Ooh.
Yes.
Okay.
But probably not
Our
this
opponent
game.
is thinking, like he's taking his time to bring in whatever is about to die, I think, to this duel.
Yes. I think, so Zacian, we would think would be scary, but it's actually not that bad because we do have the Babiri Berry, which means we can take a Behemoth Blade. So it actually gives us the freedom to ignore it and wait for it to hit Protect and show its cards.
Yes.
So yeah.
Okay, there we go.
That.
So we have Calyrex in, and the Zacian. Okay.
So we ignore Zacian, like I said.
Absolutely. And just Ice Beam into the... I mean, if the Ice Beam from Blastoise did that much, a +1 Ice Beam from Porygon is just going to be even more, I think, right?
You want to know something that's really cool?
Uh-huh.
We can actually just put Glacial Lance here because Behemoth Blade is going to do the same amount of damage whether we Dynamax or not. So, you can just click Glacial Lance and you can actually just recover with Duck.
Okay.
You could Shadow Ball in theory, you could Shadow Ball the Zacian, but I think Recover is actually going to be our best
they
option.
both have the exact same... I'm going to do your play, honestly. And Recover.
Yeah, the only thing that could be annoying is if they switched in like an instant here, but this is why we Glacial Lance.
Yes, yes.
But we'll see what they go.
They are taking their sweet time, but I think they're kind of doomed. We still have our Dynamax, and the Thundurus is at its last turn of Dynamax as well. That's it if it makes it out of this turn alive anyway. We don't see any switch-ins and no protects as well.
Yeah.
So we are going to get a KO on the Thundy here, that's for sure.
Goodbye. The best thing too is we don't ever really have to go for Zacian because we have that Ho-Oh in the back as well.
Yes.
So now we get a +1 boost, so even if it's an instant we can max quick it, kill it.
Yep. And there's the Babiri in action.
Yep.
There we go.
My favorite Calyrex item, still.
Yes, me too. Whoever introduced that into our lives just deserves like a big prize.
Yeah.
I think we still have like 2 turns of Trick Room left.
Which means we should be able to kill something.
Yeah, and also our opponent is like they're at their last 2 months anyway.
Yes. Zacian can't switch.
Yep.
We can protect, so we gotta keep that in mind. We could also even, depending on what it is, we could actually do the Max Ghost Glacial Lance play.
Yeah, we don't even
Flex.
we don't even have a confirmation if it's the Incineroar. Does the P2 outspeed Calyrex in Trick Room though?
I believe I made it to yes.
Okay, we can still double check because I didn't pay attention last turn.
Yes.
But
I
let's
believe
see.
I specifically made it, so I can do that.
Oh, it's Indeedee. This is like, I don't think we can do the play that you're thinking about because Indeedee is gonna like follow me here. So we can just Glacial Ice Beam.
Yeah.
And call it a GG, I think.
Yeah, because then Ho-Oh will wrap it up as long as you kill the thing. But you can,
Yeah, we still have to.
Yeah, you put the Ice Beam.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Okay. And also we still have like the 2 turns of Trick Room that we just mentioned, so we're good to go here, and we have our Dynamax intact. Everything seems fine and dandy.
Indeed. That's the one good thing about Ho-Oh. If you can save it for the end game, it will do
Yes,
very well.
it's very strong. Yes, yes.
Now it's really hard to get it to the end game sometimes, but that's what I found. They're a thinker. This is a very methodical thinker.
Yes, yes. I think they're like someone who just left their Switch and call it a day. They know they're not going to win this game anyway. We don't even see a follow me from Indeedee. And this Glacial Lance should take this Indeedee's life in one shot.
Good.
I know Indeedee's can be bulky, but even the Zacian doesn't take that too well. So we're going to call it a GG to our opponent here.
If only we could have max ghosted. It would have been so much better.
Yep, yep. And we even confirmed that the Dock is faster than the Calyrex in Trick Room. I'm not even gonna bother Dynamaxing here. I'm just gonna Glacial again and Shadow Ball into the Zacian here. And hopefully our opponent... Yeah, I mean, even then, we do the same play next turn and we still win. He doesn't have any spread moves. Thankfully, the most broken Pokemon in VGC 2022 doesn't have a spread move.
Thank God for that. Honestly, Kyogre and Calyrex give me headaches.
Again,
I think they may have left their Switch on the counter.
Opponent left the area. Opponent left the area.
Hasn't happened. Normally people always alt. Well, I say alt F4. They leave the game.
Yeah. And there's the Shadow Ball.
You did your best, Duck.
Yep.
You did your best.
Yep.
So that's game one.
And GG's to our opponent, and we'll be back with another game. So we have Rep Amici 94 with Zacian, Zapdos, Grimmsnarl, Rillaboom, Kyogre, and P2. Feels like a bit of a standard-ish.
I believe that is Pingy 6. No, it's not. It's Porygon instead of
yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's why I said standard-ish. Yeah. But what do we do here? I feel like Blastoise is not bad at all.
Blastoise
as a
is
lead.
Quite good, yeah.
Yeah.
I think Trick Room does do really well again, so I feel like I think we have to do P2 sadly because
same lead, agreed.
Yeah, and then Calyrex in the back. Now the question is, I think we'd rather have a Rillaboom over a Ho-Oh personally.
Yeah, Ho-Oh doesn't really accomplish much, and Rillaboom, between Rillaboom and Calyrex, I think we can take care of the Zacian there.
With Blastoise as our max, it makes more sense to have Rillaboom than Ho-Oh because we don't really have a whole lot to hit the Kyogre unless we bring it, and we're going to have to deal with Zacian in other ways, which will be the Babiri, Calyrex, and the Blastoise Cannonade, hopefully.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So we're going to lock in with these four, and at least we're bringing a new team member this time around. And we'll see how it goes. Ref Amici.
Amici.
Sorry, Italian friends. I'm not making fun of you at all. I just love your accent. I love the Italian accent. So we're gonna say Grimmsnarl Kyogre from our opponent, which is pretty good for us because we could just Dynamax right away, Trick Room, and start dishing enough damage on the Grimmsnarl to take it out like next turn at least. We do get the attack boost, which is not nice at all. But we're gonna G-Max Cannonade into Grimmy.
The good thing is we do have the ring.
Yes, this is the boost that we need.
They could be as cringe as all the Grimmsnarl players and click something like Fake Out, they click Fake Tears, but I think Trick Room is still our best option here.
I think so too. And I don't even think that a Fake Tears Max Lightning is gonna kill our Blastoise. We are AV after all.
I'm more so worried about the duck.
Oh, right, of course.
But yeah, if they go for Max Lightning, that's good. Because AV Blastoises are really good. Hopefully we can Aqua Jet our Ho-Oh at some point. I do leave that lead sometimes.
Got a sport ball for this Blastoise. And let's see what this Grimmsnarl set is about. Oh, we don't see anything. Okay, yeah, apparently. P2 hangs on.
We can eat a Spirit Break.
I hope so. I mean,
actually, they have to live. They have to live.
Yeah, exactly. I was gonna say, I don't think this Grimmsnarl takes it. Oh, it does actually. Is that like AV? No way.
Ring's not. No, this thing's not super full PV.
No way. There
Easy,
we go.
Easy
P2.
Porygon 2. And guess what? It dies now.
Yeah.
It dies now. It should die if it can. If not, we can hit recover.
I think it doesn't really because it's. Oh, it should drop. Yeah, there we go.
Broken.
There we go.
Now we're in the catbird seat. I'm surprised they didn't want to like yawn with a threat there. I guess they could always lightning the next turn.
But we got our cannonade damage going on, and we got our Trick Room as well, so we are in a pretty solid position at the moment. P2, probably reversing the Trick Room here.
And he
traces Torrent, yeah. I'm still gonna cannonade into P2 again.
Yeah.
And do we need to switch? I don't think so.
If they max Geyser, it dies, so that's bad.
Yeah.
So
I'm just thinking Fish for Hacks and Ice Beam the opposing P2.
Or, yeah.
Your call.
Yeah, I think you have to. It's kind of a dead slot. I don't think there's a point to let it get Geysered.
Exactly. And Recover doesn't really save us from the Geyser there.
It won't save us.
Eerie Impulse.
Okay.
Okay, that's still fine. Yes.
We don't need Blastoise to do damage. We need Blastoise to live. And
exactly.
Which it's already done.
Yes. Freeze? No freeze.
No freeze. It's okay though, because we can now go into Calyrex-S Rider. Porygon should be in trouble. But
another Geyser into the 12 HP Porygon 2, which is like
perfect.
Yeah.
Now the problem is, can we kill the duck? See, okay, if we attack with Calyrex, keep in mind, honestly, Protect might be the best play, because we don't get Max Geyser to the face. But if they I think we'll be okay. I think we go into Calyrex and Protect.
Yeah, okay. I was gonna say U-turn as well, but we kind of want to preserve our Rillaboom there.
Yeah, just one more turn if we can. So as you say, we just cannonade again and Protect. If they recover, it's going to be mightily annoying. We'll see if they go for a foul play.
Okay.
Whose P2 went first? Because ours is like min speed.
I think his went first.
That's
so it should be
a foul play, which they do.
Yeah. There's the Recover.
There you go. They're smart.
I mean, we could crit for once at least.
Nah, you got me on the channel. That's not gonna happen today.
If you guys haven't seen any of Mandby's videos, you should know that he's like one of the unluckiest players ever to exist.
I wear that with a badge of honor. Alright. Now, if we get foul played, hopefully we live?
Yeah. I think we could, as long as we're not boosted. And maybe it's time to reset the drops on the Blastoise?
Yes.
Kind of want to switch there.
I think you're correct. I think you are.
Okay.
We'll put a lot of pressure over, because we kind of need that Blastoise to be positioned at this point.
Yes. I really want to click the Swords Dance, but it's not worth it. I think it's better to Glacial here.
The problem is P2 has foul play, and we're slower than it.
Yeah.
Foul play is probably about to do like 75% to us.
Yeah, which is about our health bar.
Yep. Hopefully we live.
Yeah. We'll see what our opponent chooses to do here. We are gonna see a Recover from the P2, which is still fine. And Ogre, are you gonna Spout or are you gonna Origin Pulse? Either way, Rillaboom takes these both moves pretty comfortably, and we can retaliate next turn, or even just focus on the P2 there. There's the Origin Pulse. I think we live with both. Easy. Calyrex takes it a little worse, of course. I have a feeling this is Specs.
That is a lot.
Especially on the Rillaboom, that was a lot of damage.
Might have to go for a read here. By taking out the P2.
Okay. It is the last turn of Trick Room, unfortunately.
Do you have one more turn of Candidate?
No, I think it's Gun. Yeah, it's Gun.
Does it fake out? You know what? It doesn't matter. I think we go for it anyway, the fake out.
Yeah.
Plus Glacial.
Plus the Glacial. Yes.
Because if we can trap the Kyogre in with just the Zacian. Yeah.
Oh, okay. There's the Zacian. Okay.
We don't live up Behemoth Blade anymore. But again, if we can kill one Pokemon here, we're in a much better position.
Yes, that's true. So we go Fake Out. We go Glacial.
Yeah.
And let's see, Calyrex, you have to get a knockout on the P2 here. And you don't.
That's
Rip.
unlucky.
Big rip.
We have many a problem. I think we had to click Facial Lance again. It's the biggest one, but I think we have to switch Rillaboom out, because if it dies, we lose, but they might just go for Calyrex.
Yeah, I think so too. They could, like, read into us going into a Trick Room here and trying to prevent that.
Actually, what we could do, it's a little safer. You can actually protect Calyrex and go into Blastoise, but then we have Fake Out pressure.
Ooh, okay. Right.
Might be our best play.
So Blastoise in for the Rilla.
Yeah.
I just had to make sure I'm switching this for that out and protect.
Protect, yeah. So
Okay.
we'll see what P2 does. But we're definitely in a much better position.
P2 would want to switch, maybe. Not sure. Or just gonna recover there.
That would be the worst case scenario.
Yeah. But here's a Behemoth into our fat turtle.
So they would have died to replace it. No, that's still to the moon. Don't recover.
And a foul play. Okay, that's good.
Wait, hold on. Watch the grassy. Who recovers first?
Blastoise, Calyrex.
Okay, so the duck is slower.
Okay, good. So we're just gonna do the Glacial into the Fake Out.
If we get Trick Room, this is where we've won the game right now.
Yes, that's so true. And so sad as well, but at least we're gonna dent the Zacian as well as get rid of BP2 here.
Wow, they didn't protect. Holy snap, whatever.
Yeah, thank you for not protecting.
Take some more damage then.
And the way the Kyogre switched out, excuse me, my voice is breaking. I've been recording for a long time today. But the way the Ogre switched out makes me believe that it's probably choice into Specs or Scarf, maybe even.
So if we can just Hydro Cannon the Zacian and kill it, we will win.
Yes.
We just have to, so they're not going to expect AB Blastoise, so even if they go for a Thunder, hopefully we live and kill them, because they're going to want to Behemoth Blade the Zacian.
Yes, exactly. But we focus down the Zacian slot anyway, I think. Rillaboom wins us the game against the Ogre.
Yep.
So, as you said,
turns are grassy?
I think 2 more?
Because we need it to end.
Oh, 1 more. That's
perfect.
This is perfect. So, we Hydro into the Zacian, and we High Horse into this. Do we Glacial, though?
I don't know. Calyrex's turn actually matters. You can even hit Protect. Protect's not even like a bad play.
Liking it
really
a
not,
little bit more.
because you can always Grassy Glide the Kyogre, then Calyrex is not under pressure, and Calyrex is almost recovered enough to live with Babiri Berry, so I feel like Protect
I think so. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Let's do the Protect on the Calyrex and see how much
even if we lose
damage.
We still have a chance.
Yes. We see a Behemoth Blade into the Calyrex, and this means the Ogre is thundering us.
Come on, AB.
Stoics, you can do it. Yes, Stoics.
Yes. No para.
Okay, no para, and we land our move. So this is probably GG to our opponent there. Big Blastoise damage, and as well huge lift with the Assault Vest there. Very nice turn for us. Yes, for one turn, we don't mind that. We don't mind that.
We got that Rilla.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
For Pokemon Dagger.
Yeah. So very long, but also very successful game for us with our team there. I'm just gonna Glacial, honestly.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't want to miss any. Yes, exactly, and I don't want to miss any high horsepowers. Oh, so he is not choice locked after all. And we live on 2. This is hilarious. So the protect actually mattered last turn.
It was a very big protect.
Yes. And we see a +1 Glacial Lance on a single target Kyogre. Should be like 80, 70%. Okay.
That's so much.
And again, we call the big GGs to our opponent here. Although he could be one of these guys who just protects in front of like a Rillaboom with 5 turns of grassy terrain.
Yeah. And if we had, we could always like fake out Trick Room if I wasn't too lazy to take out the thing. But I had to use this for 2 teams, so I couldn't have 2 different moveset.
We call GGs to our opponent, and we will see you when we have another trainer. And we are up against our final opponent with Blastoise, Incineroar, Zacian, Regieleki, Rillaboom, and Calyrex Shadow. This is like the super standard Calyrex Zacian and Blastoise team, right?
Yep, and we can pretty much play the same way. We get Trick Room, and then we're very happy. The question is if we want to lead something different than Blastoise, because, yeah, well, Regieleki can be annoying, of course.
Yeah, I have a feeling Raichu P2.
I feel like it's not bad. Forgot this Raichu set's kind of weird, but
it's just gonna render the Raichu useless to the end of the game, but it's also gonna kind of guarantee a Trick Room up.
Yes, unless they have
Imprison, which is when we can Shadow Ball.
Yeah, and we can always Dynamax the Duck too.
Yeah, I think Calyrex is a given.
We gotta get Ho-Oh in.
Yeah, I mean it's the Ho-Oh video after all, right?
Yeah.
So we're gonna roll with these 4, and this way we're gonna have used all of our Mons. And let's see what Haru has for us. Opponent's name is Haru.
You know Japanese?
Yes, I do.
Wow.
I mean, it's not like my English, but I know I can read Japanese at least.
See, I'm trying to learn Japanese through sound rather than through writing. That's super lazy on my part, but.
So again, I think we just guarantee our Trick Room here.
Well, they can figure out our P2.
I'm just kind of sad to see a Blastoise because we don't have a Rillaboom. So I'm still gonna do the fake out into Trick Room play here, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, okay.
The Yawn we can just switch around.
Yeah. There's a protect from Zacian.
Who would want to take 1% from a fake out?
There's a fake out from Raichu, and there's a fake out from so maybe we could have done your read, but I still think that our Porygon can take a double up.
Do you think? Sacred Sword plus a... I see you Electrode now. The Raichu. Get that speed.
I'm thinking about E-webbing into Trick Room still, because if we die with P2, we just get our Ho-Oh in. Yeah. And if we don't die with our P2, we just get the Trick Room up.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm glad you agree with me on that play. We see Sup from Zacian and no Dynamax from the... Wow, okay.
That's good, because Zacian doesn't get the speed drop.
Yeah, and we also proc the Wakan, which at least gives us info that this Blastoise doesn't have any item anymore.
Yeah.
Crit on what?
Zacian, please? No.
I think it was on the Blastoise.
Yawn? Yeah, you just Volt
okay. Yeah, exactly.
And it's a slow Volt Switch now.
Yep.
And you probably just Shadow Ball, try to get rid of the sub.
Yeah. I have a feeling. Did we get the special attack or the attack boost? Attack boost, of course. I'm still gonna Volt Switch out into the guy here, and Shadow into. Yeah. At least after the Electro Web damage. But there's a helping hand, which I don't mind seeing at all, because the Blastoise is just gonna take a lot of damage here. And we're probably going to lose our Porygon here to a Sacred Sword, which I don't mind still. Here's a Volt Switch out into...
Good damage.
The question is, do we Calyrex or Ho-Oh in? I want to say Ho-Oh.
Ho-Oh's probably a little bit safer at this moment. If we can force out a Dynamax too.
Yeah.
Calyrex will do the winning.
Yes. Because next turn we could theoretically, if we lose the P2 here, we just... oh yeah, this is a dead P2. Nice. Does he have any flying types? I don't remember. Yes, he does have Thundurus.
No, he has Lucky.
Oh, right. Yeah, okay, so we just bring in the Calyrex, Max Quake into the Blastoise. Right?
I'm only scared because with the Electro Web, it might be slower now and can yawn the Calyrex. So you might want to just like regular attack and not Dynamax here.
Okay. That could also be a good call. But whatever it is, I'm just gonna Sacred into the Zacian here.
Yes, and probably high horsepower is the choice.
Yeah, I think it should be low enough to die.
Hopefully.
Yeah, okay. So Sacred and High Horse. And let's pray that we are still slower than the Blastoise under Trick Room. I think we should be. Like, we are mint speed, aren't we? There's a Protect from Zacian. I don't mind that at all. And he still doesn't Dynamax. This is so weird.
There's the yawn.
You were right about the yawn, so
had to be very
we are still good to go here with our High Horsepower.
And we just go into Raichu, and then we have our Weakness Policy combo.
Ooh, yes.
That's a kill. Means we get...
We should still have, what, 2 more turns of Trick Room, right?
I believe so.
Yeah, okay.
We're a little bit in trouble.
Yes.
But we have to probably switch out our Calyrex.
Yes.
The good thing is...
There's a Calyrex Shadow, wow!
That's fine.
I don't mind that at all.
So what would their last be?
Probably a Lecky.
You don't think it's instant? Do they have instant?
If they had instant, they would send it right away. We have 2 physical attackers on the field.
Yeah, that's
so
a good point.
I think I should just max here and max flare into Zacian.
I don't know, because we're switching into Raichu. I don't think Zacian's even a threat anymore, so you probably just want to break the sash.
Okay, so flare into the Calyrex then.
Yeah, I think so.
And Raichu in.
Yep.
Okay.
And this way
the only thing I'm kind of regretting is not having our Trick Room on Calyrex here.
Yes.
But at least we do the right call here by Dynamaxing. This is Rillaboom, by the way.
Oh,
so this is perfect.
Nice.
Yeah, this is perfect.
This is better for us because now we just flare everything.
Yes, we do.
Ho-Oh wins. And guess what?
Goriranda.
We can even Volt Switch our Ho-Oh at some point.
Yes.
Even this time, because it'll be a slow one.
Although, like, I'm expecting something like a fake out from the Rilla there.
Oh, true.
But that's still fine.
Okay,
Dynamax Ho-Oh. I think he's gonna Dynamax his Calyrex as well, right? Yeah. I mean, why not? Why not at this point?
Well, I hope they're max guarding, because if we just put Glacial Lane, game was over.
Pretty much.
We'll see.
Whatever it is, we could just max Airstream next turn to guarantee our Ho-Oh to be faster than his entire team, I think.
Problem is, we are really slow.
Okay.
But we now have the Sun. Which is nice.
And we're gonna see a max Phantasm into our Raichu, I think. Yes, we do. Okay.
The Playful Put a one shot.
Yeah, yeah. Kind of in a bad spot there because I don't think we're gonna be able to get off our. Oh, okay. We're not gonna be able to get off our weakness policy combo here.
That's okay. That's okay. You just max flare the threat. That one.
Yes, exactly. And try to maybe Volt Switch out.
You can also fake out. I mean, you can try it, yeah.
What do you think? Fake out or Volt Switch? I'm just gonna flare into Volt Switch.
Yeah. I don't think the Raichu matters too much here.
I mean, if he doesn't really target our Raichu there, we just have a free fake out? Ooh, okay.
That's fine, that's fine.
And there's the fake out from the Rillaboom.
Yeah, so... Okay.
This also means that next turn we could just... I'm glad we didn't target into the Rillaboom, by the way, because that would have given him a free switch into the Zacian, right?
Yeah. Problem is...
So we are just gonna have to protect the Calyrex and try to somehow get rid of the opposing Calyrex with our Ho-Oh.
Yeah, and then we have to win with the very surprise.
Yeah, but if he phantasms into our Calyrex...
Yeah, the Beery won't matter. It shouldn't matter.
Yeah, yeah.
But we still have the Ho-Oh to have to deal with.
Flare, still the better call here, and protect.
You could always risk Glacial Lance here, but probably not the right play, because then Ho-Oh might be able to beat those two.
Okay. Let's give it a try. I don't think we have revealed our protect yet to our opponent.
No.
So he could still fall into that trap. And there's a glide into the Calyrex, and there's a Phantasm into our Calyrex as well. So we did the right call by protecting at least.
Yes. Now Ho-Oh is at full health.
Yeah, we also have to hope that we somehow get the Calyrex off this field.
I think it will die. We got,
it should, with the help of the sun. Yes. Come on. And it's dead. Okay. So
now we just target the Zeke.
Yes, I can figure it. Exactly.
Now we hope the Ho-Oh just wins us the game. Come on, Ho-Oh, this is your time to shine.
Yes. You have to live a Behemoth Blade, land your Sacred Fire, and win us the game.
No problem at all.
It's just that we are at -2 defense with our Ho-Oh, which is not really good.
We might even just die to
Behemoth. But we're still gonna try our luck. Sacred Fire into the Glacial here.
Yeah.
We don't have any other options anyway, so if he somehow targets our Calyrex and we land our Sacred Fire, we should win here. There's a Grassy Glide into the Ho-Oh. Doesn't do too much.
Oh, they went for the Babiri. Alright, so all we have to do here is kill the Zacian.
Yes, this is good so far. Come on, Ho-Oh. Yeah, 100%.
Good try, Babiri.
Yeah.
Sacred Fire is 95, right?
Yes, I think so. Come on. Yes, we get the Sacred Fire off. And Ho-Oh just shines like the sun that it is.
Can we still win this?
I think we do. I mean, Rillaboom doesn't get Rock Slide.
Yes.
And soon enough, its terrain is going to run out. So I'm still going to use...
Oh, we have recover.
Yes. Yeah. And I'm still going to use the Sun anyway. But here's a Grassy Glide from the Rillaboom, which is not going to do too much. And we don't land our Sacred, which is still not the end of the world.
We had to hit recover a few times, I think.
But yeah, I think
we probably.
So.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, I think we could recover.
Yes. I think we have to recover just to guarantee the Brave Bird not to kill us.
I think you just keep Sacred Firing personally.
Yeah. I mean, we're gonna run out of Sacred Fire after a couple of turns, if not one turn.
That's alright.
But here's a recover. High horsepower, expecting us to roost, but who runs roost when we can just recover? Another
bold.
Sacred Fire from our Ho-Oh. Let's see if we land it this time.
That's funny.
Yeah, I think our opponent should forfeit here. Granted, we land our Sacred Fire and we one-shot the Rillaboom. Mandby just... Yeah, Mandby just giving us the sauce, the juice, everything to have 3 victories today. So we're going to take a short break.
Surprised me.
Yes, yes. We're going to take a short break and we're going to be back with a rental code for you guys. Alright guys, we have a rental team for you from Mandby, and before we sign off, I'm just going to let Mandby have the floor, talk about his team, and also plug his channel. Mandby, you have the mic.
Alright, so a little about the team. 1, it should be Trick Room on the Calyrex. Sorry. But yeah, I kind of wanted to build a team. Ho-Oh's a weird Pokemon. It's kind of hard to build around, I'll be honest, but the way we played it was really, really good. Now we do have the option to Volt Switch ourselves with the Raichu, Aqua Jet ourselves with the Blastoise, which is 2 cool ways that could come in handy. Other than that, you could run something like Safety Goggles, which might make the team a little nicer against like Venusaurs. But the idea of the team is to use the AV Blastoise plus the Trick Room and the Calyrex, and then you got P2 to go for Max Ghosts, which will help Ho-Oh and Calyrex and Rillaboom. But yeah, it's a very flexible team. You can do a whole lot against a whole lot of things. Yeah, there's no one way to play it. You can just play it however you want. There's a lot of ways to win with this team. Yeah.
Perfect. So, Mandby, thank you so much for being with us. And also, I will plug your channel. Guys, please go subscribe to Mandby. He's been doing YouTube for a long time now. And even longer than what you might think. Before Pokemon, he also did some Zelda videos. So if you're onto some Zelda as well, you can check out his channel for that. And thank you so much for following this channel, the video so far. If you like it, please hit the subscribe button, like the video, and turn on notifications. And Mandby, any last words before we sign off?
Yes, thank you for having me on the team, and I'm excited for me and you to be on each other's channels more often.
Of course, man. And can you give us a little squeak to end off the episode?
All right, close your ears if you have headphones.
Go on. Oh. I don't know. I didn't get it really. Maybe it was too high.
I have noise suppression on Discord.
All right, this was great, but thank you so much for joining us for this episode, and we'll see you guys in the next one.